Hi, Coronado. I'm Blair King, Coronado City Manager, and this is the weekly update for the week ending July 24th, 2020. Earlier this week, $800,000 was allocated for the fiscal year 2021 Community Grant Program to support local nonprofit organizations. The total amount is established by City Council policy, which was adopted in May of 2019. The policy sets funding at 1.65% of the general fund revenues, but due to the COVID-19 pandemic and a reduction in general fund revenues, the funding is substantially reduced from previous years. This year's program featured new grant guidelines and a new evaluation process. 16 organizations submitted 37 applications totaling $1.35 million. Staff made recommendations and the council allocated the funds on July 21st. To see the grant awards, visit the city manager's page on the city's website. The council also approved at its meeting this week a new direction in parking in the commercial district. The city will no longer charge for parking. However, time limits will be enforced through new technology that will read license plates. The city has long held that it did not want to prioritize revenue from parking enforcement and intentionally charged just 25 cents for 1 hour of parking. The new program will ensure parking turnover by issuing citations to vehicles parked in a spot for a duration exceeding the allowable limit. Staff anticipates removing all parking meters in the city around November. The city is hosting a second Dine Out Coronado event, so more residents can participate in the city's outdoor picnic venue this weekend at Spreckles Park. The city created the program to formalize picnicking allowed at Spreckles Park, and so residents can enjoy takeout from local restaurants impacted by the pandemic. Residents can make a reservation and pick up a takeout order from a local restaurant. Call the Chamber of Commerce at 619-435-9260 to make a reservation for 2 time slots on Friday, July 24th and Saturday, July 25th. More than 130 diners attended last weekend's picnic dinner, arriving with takeout meals from a dozen local restaurants. Diners may book a table for a maximum of 6 people from the same household. The City Council waived the alcohol prohibition for the event so diners can bring their own alcohol to enjoy in the roped-off area. Coronado entered into an agreement in May with local nonprofit Coronado Main Street to help local businesses comply with San Diego County's Safe Reopening Plan. It's been a really tough time for businesses, particularly those forced to close or reopen in very limited ways due to the pandemic. The city wanted to help businesses follow the ever-changing public health order. Assigning sworn officers to educate and monitor is inefficient. The city's goal is compliance, not punishment. Main Street visits businesses to observe if they are complying with the safe reopening rules. Nearly 97% are, which is a direct result of the unique partnership. The city has followed up and will continue to work with non-compliant businesses and provide updates to the county. The county announced a new compliance task force to include local cities working with agencies such as the state's alcohol beverage control and local environmental health officers not long after Coronado shared the results of its business-to-business program. After issuing nearly $1.7 million in loan funds to 94 businesses impacted by the coronavirus pandemic, the Business Lifeline Loan Program is now closed. The council approved loans up to $20,000 for local businesses who have been forced to close or vastly reduce their operations due to the ongoing pandemic. Coronado lifeguards placed warning signs up at the beach last week after a few shark sightings were reported. The sightings were late afternoon and early evening on Thursday, July the 16th. The sharks ranged in size from 6 to 10 feet long. All were about 40 yards offshore and they were in the South Beach area. Signs were posted based on state protocol. No further sightings or incidents were reported. The city has received complaints that people are jumping off from the cave's causeways into the water. Staff has erected no jumping signs in the past. New signs will be installed before the end of this week. More than 1,400 people have signed up for the Coronado 130 Virtual Challenge. The city hopes to get people active during the pandemic while practicing social distancing, build community, and celebrate the city's 130th anniversary. Coronado became a city 130 years ago on December the 11th, the day the 5-month challenge ends. Interesting factoid, of the 1,400 participants, 51 are doing a double, that's 260 miles, and 93 are doing a triple, that's 390 miles. Finishers receive a medal. For more information or to register, contact Easy Day Sports. Banjo is this week's Pet of the Week.
Hi, my name is Erin and I'm a volunteer here at the Coronado Animal Care Facility with Paws of Coronado. This week our Pet of the Week is Banjo. Banjo is a 1-year-old domestic medium-haired cat who came to us when he was found abandoned in a box with several other cats. He hasn't let that get in his way, and while he can be shy upon first meeting, once he has a chance to get to know you and knows that you're okay, he's friendly and affectionate. He's barely out of kittenhood, so he's still very playful. We think he'd do best in a moderate to active home, perhaps with older kids where he'll get plenty of attention and playtime. As with all of our animals, Banjo is neutered and microchipped. He's up to date on his vaccinations, and he's had a flea preventative applied. He's available for an adoption fee of $50. Please be aware that due to the ongoing pandemic, the Coronado Animal Care Facility is currently closed to the public. If you're interested in adopting Banjo or any of our other animals, you can visit us online at pawsofcoronado.org to fill out an application, and one of our adoption counselors will contact you regarding the next steps.
For more information on these events and all the city's news, check out the City Manager's Weekly Update that's online.